Today I'm taking a look at the Garvee Evaporative Air Cooler. One definite benefit that I can tell right away is that this is a very light unit, especially compared to something like a portable air conditioner. Like, I can easily lift this guy 5 pounds at most. So we do have our casters. So these are some simple swivel casters, and they're just going to push right into the base. And this guy actually comes with a remote. And we also got 4 ice packs. So if you want to make that water even cooler, you can use this for that. And we got a couple of brackets with some screws. Go ahead and push in our casters. I wasn't even paying attention, but it looks like we do have some locks on these. So if you want to make sure this is going to move around, we can lock those. I would have put those in the front, but we'll leave it right there for now. So we got our tank on the bottom. This is going to be basically our sump for holding the water. It does have a sight glass on the front, so we can actually see how much water is left. It even has a max line and a minimum line. We have capacitive touch buttons here on the top. This actually has a swing mode. We've got a 2-prong power plug, and we actually got a spot where we can hang that here on the back. We've got a drain on the bottom, so we're not going to be just letting stagnant water sit inside of there. And then you can see our fills here on the back. So this is going to be the main thing that's going to make this an evaporative air cooler. We're going to put water on the top. It's going to slowly trickle on the bottom. We're going to have a little pump here on the bottom that's going to push the water back to the top. And as that water is trickling down, we're going to have this fan here in the front, and that's going to pull air through the water and help cool it down. If you want to make it even cooler, use the ice pack. But a nice simple design. This has been proven to work for many, many years. So if you open up the lid on the top, we can't see where we're going to be filling it. So what effectively is going to be happening here is water is going to be draining from the top. It's going to trickle down through these little holes here in the back, and that is going to run down that fill. The main thing we want to make sure we're doing here is just that we're not overfilling it. We want to be able to see that water level rise, because obviously we don't want water pouring out the front. So it's going to fill up this reservoir first, and then go over this castling here to go into those holes there in the back. All right, so with that bucket, we filled it up about 1/4 of the way. Let's go ahead and see how this guy works. So we're going to turn on, and oh, that's actually very nice. So this is just the fan, and that's one way that you can run it. If you don't want to fill up with water, you don't have to. It's not going to be as effective as just a fan, because we do have those fills in the back. The main point of it is we want to run water down that so that it cools off the air before it brings it to us. But even just with filling it up with that little bit, I can definitely feel the cooling effect from that. Right now we're on speed 2, 3, and back to 1. So it does have 3 speeds, and we have a wind function. So if you're standing outside in a breeze, the breeze has a tendency to come and go. This is going to give you more of that random feeling. Then we have swing. Let's see what that does. Oh yeah, so you can see those blades in there kind of rotating a little bit. It's nice and slow. Very neat. So it does have that oscillation in there, so if you want to cool down an entire room, that's going to be a much more effective way of doing it. Go ahead and turn that off. Cooling. Cooling is actually going to start the pump in the bottom. That is going to pump fluid up to the top, and that's going to run over those fills in the back. Now, I'm already feeling the difference because I already put some water in the top, and I can tell you this is much cooler than you would get out of just a fan by itself. I also have a timer on here. Looks like we got up to 12 hours, so if you want to turn this guy on for 8 hours and then go to bed, it'll automatically shut off in the morning, so you can go to bed. You don't have to worry about it. Well, let's take a look at the remote. So we have speed. Nice. So it's nice to be able to adjust that. We also have wind, so we can turn that function on and off. We can adjust our timer. We can turn on our swing, and we can turn the water pump on and off. So very handy being able to do all of that right from wherever you're sitting. So if you're looking for a way of cooling down a room in a very cost-effective way, having some water running down fills with a fan blowing over it, this is technology that's been around for many, many years. This is going to be an excellent way of making that happen. So I'm happy with that.